What's going on? Why have they cut nearly 300,000 seats?
Well, basically, most of the cancellations are on British Airways from Heathrow and on EasyJet from Gatwick. And they've done that because they overpromised what they thought they could deliver this year. In addition, over the summer, EasyJet at Gatwick and British Airways at Heathrow have been capped in the number of passengers and flights that they can handle by the airport operators, simply because, as you and I have talked about before your holiday, long before you went away, we've seen so much chaos at the airports. And so therefore, exactly as you say, 290,000 seats taken out, that represents 1,800 flights to and from the UK. And I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I'm afraid there's yet more cancellations today. I'm seeing, for example, 4 EasyJet flights between Gatwick and Lisbon have been cancelled. That's as a result of a ground handling strike at airports in Portugal. So not looking great for today. And if you're travelling at the weekend, and you haven't booked your flight, well, good luck with that, particularly if you're trying to fly into the UK. Just check a few sort of benchmark fares. Barcelona to Heathrow, cheapest flight you'll find, £531 one way. And from Malaga to Manchester, a few seats available around the £300 mark, and that doesn't include your baggage. And if I may, if you're going to be at the airport today, Stephen, your timing was very good, actually, because I've spoken to Belfast, to Birmingham, to London Gatwick, and they say that today, in terms of overall passenger numbers, they're going to be at their busiest. So you've got this strange situation, flights being cancelled wholesale, and yet it's still going to be very busy at the airports.
And of course, the rest of us can't fly Simon Calder Airlines. We all wonder, when we talk to you, you're somewhere else in the world. How do you get there?
I just hope for the best. And look, that's a really good question, Anne, because actually, despite all the chaos we've seen, people who have booked in advance, and I'm speaking to you from beautiful Marseille in southern France. If you booked in advance, then the overwhelming odds are that your flight is going to go ahead as normal. The people for whom it's going to be tricky are those who held out, understandably, given the cost of living crisis. They took one look at the fares over the summer and thought, hang on, that's 50, 60, 100% higher than I paid last time. I'm going to wait for a late bargain. Well, guess what? Because of all those cuts in flights, there simply aren't the bargains around. But if you are lucky enough not to be constrained by school terms, then give it a couple of weeks and you will suddenly find that things reverse and that the airlines will be saying, oh, Anne, Stephen, why don't you have another holiday? We can offer you some really good deals. But it's a messy old summer.